The ancient art of Feng Shui cannot be explained to people who have never heard of it. Simply put, it is the balancing of energies of the indoor and outdoor spaces. Today we speak about Feng Shui. It's one of the main topics we speak about, and which the name actually conspires of earth, actually wind and water, where Feng means wind and water means Shui. And I'm your host, Jason. This is Good Morning Sri Lanka.
And harmonious living is something that we're all interested in. Harmonious energy can help with relationships, it can help with relieving stress, and it also encourages good fortune to come into your lives. So that's definitely something you want to stick around to hear about. And here on Good Morning Sri Lanka today, we'll be speaking about how you can use all of these elements of Feng Shui to increase the betterment of your life. And I'm your host, Amaya.
I'm your host, Jason again. Well, I mean, it's great to, apparently Feng Shui says you have to start your morning in a very happy and, in a happy way. And we always do that, and I guess people watching the show would be happy as well. Anyways, we'll go into a quick video which actually explains what Feng Shui is all about. So here are 10 effective steps in Feng Shui.
Mornings with a set of rituals for a purposeful day. In a journal, write 3 intentions for your day. Make your bed to ensure an inviting space to come home to. Move your body with gentle stretches, yoga, or a walk. Eat an unrushed breakfast. Create a sacred place where you can meditate each day for at least 15 minutes. It's essential to quiet your mental chatter. Focus on your breath or silently repeat a mantra like Om or peace. At the end, it's a good practice to ask for guidance in general and for specific situations you need help with. Then listen with an open heart. Clear physical clutter in your space, especially from the floor. Clutter stops the flow of positive energy and keeps you stuck in the past. Think about it. Your clutter is your past, and it's distracting you from your successful future. Let go of any items you're keeping out of guilt that you don't like or deplete your energy. You should love everything in your space. Complete unfinished projects around the house. When you see projects that are half done, like pictures you haven't hung, boxes you haven't unpacked, a leaky faucet, or a burnt out light bulb, your energy becomes depleted. These incomplete projects block you from doing the things that you actually love. Make a manifestation board on a cork or a poster board. Place pictures and sayings that represent your dreams and goals. Write affirmations or intentional statements that clearly assert what you want to manifest. Hang this board in a special place where you can look at it every day. Bring nature indoors to boost energy, productivity, and elevate your mood. Place thriving plants in the corners of your rooms to create harmony. For immediate uplift, open shades and pull back curtains to allow the natural sunlight to bathe the room. You can add a tabletop water fountain at the entrance of your home, which brings in prosperity energy. In general, arrange your furniture to welcome you into each room. It's not inviting to see the back of a couch. Add vibrant colors in rugs, window treatment, pillows, candles, and artwork to positively affect your mood. There's a Chinese proverb that says, if you move 20 things in your home, you will change your luck. Follow a nighttime ritual to de-stress and sleep deeply. Dim the lights, turn off the computer, and turn off the television at least 1 hour prior to sleep. Take a warm bath to remove stressful energy from the day. Write 3 to 5 things you appreciated most in the last 24 hours. Say a nighttime prayer of thanks, and you'll be on your way to a new, energized you.
And that's 10 effective steps on Feng Shui. You know what I was so curious about that video is they would have like this do not use this in feng shui. It's like, that's specifically not that. I was like, okay, I'm not going to have a tap in my bathroom anymore.
That's the rule, Jason.
But anyways, we do have a couple of more tips.
We do.
Yeah, one tip, I think number one here is on feng shui tips, is that less is more. Removing clutter and furniture, they say the less you have, the more free and open space your room looks like.
And they say to do it regularly. Now, I get it into my head, I go into a phase twice each month where I need to clean my room, but that's about it. The rest of the time, it's full of clutter.
Me, it's once a year, just to be like, kick some dust under the rug.
Boys have their mothers to do it for them.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we do. That is true. That is very true. Sri Lankan boys would always say, Mom, my room, it needs to be clean.
And the next thing, that when it comes to your bedroom, and of course any room in your house, is that color is key. Now, each of the 5 elements that Jason mentioned before has a color and a separate sort of textures that are associated with it. So you have to make sure that your room is balanced, and you have to incorporate all of these 5 elements into whatever decor you're using in your room and into the furniture, and that's very important as well to maintain the chi.
Yeah, I think that's really important. Color. Remember, like a while back, we had on Good Morning Sri Lanka as well a host that said color brings out happiness and joy. If you see a lady wearing a red dress or something, it just brings a lot of. No, was it red? Was red the good color? I think it was. No, wait, it was pink. It perks you up. People are very perked up when they see pink.
And
so
they get very calm and quiet when they say blues and greens.
So maybe I should wear pink to make everybody be like, oh my God, we're having a great day. But another great tip would be water. Simple as that. It is one of the 5 elements I mentioned before, which is water, earth, wind, metal, and wood. Water is, if you have like maybe a mini water fountain in your house, it stems creativeness, apparently, is what they say. And also, water is an ancient symbol for abundance and prosperity.
Wow.
I like that.
And who doesn't want abundance and prosperity in their homes and offices, right?
Not me. Well,
Jason is just kidding.
I'm kidding, of course.
Yes.
I would love to have a happy life, which I do.
Of course you do. And the next tip is that fresh air is healthful. So if you have a closed space in your house, open up those windows, get some air in there, because no one actually wants to live in a polluted environment where you're breathing in stale air. Get clean, fresh air into your houses. And if you don't have windows or open spaces, what you can do is invest in an air filter. And that will help you get some fresh air into your house and circulate it around the house so that the energy can flow around the house and you will be breathing clean, fresh air.
You wanna know something cool, like something cheaper, like a fresh air. Like usually people would have air filters or fresh air filters or something. Plants. Simple as that.
Very
because
smart,
obviously
Jason.
Everyone knows how plants convert oxygen or bad air into good air, if you want to put it into simple terms. But yeah, plants actually influence while radiating strong and peaceful energy. I kind of like that. I'm gonna have tens of plants in my room after today. After I heard about this fact.
Yeah, because plants are never.
Because where we live is just there's one tree. And there's no it's strange, no? Like way back in the day when when I
go
got
and get some plants, Jason.
Yes. I'm gonna go out there and buy myself a plant.
And the next tip that you can use around your house, use mirrors. Mirrors add space, they add an extra dimension to your living room and your hallways, and they also bring in a lot of light from the other areas of the house, because you see your reflection in the mirror, which means mirrors reflect. And they reflect light as well into all the dark spaces you have in your house. Isn't that right, Jason?
Yeah, speaking of houses, what's the most common thing that every house should have, apart from kitchens or whatever? I would say a clock, right? And what Feng Shui says is that it's not advisable that you keep a clock in an entranceway. It's best to keep it in either your kitchen, your office, or a living room.
Oh, I see.
A living room, a clock. There's specific ways that you have to keep your furniture when it comes to Feng Shui. I guess it does make sense, if you're walking into somebody's house and you see the time and be like, oh no, I'm late. I should head back out.
And the next tip that you can use, Jason, is that you should keep your bedroom balanced. Now this means that it should be an inviting space when you walk in, and that is very true, isn't it? You come home after a long day, you just want to go for a rest, and if your bedroom doesn't look very inviting, you don't feel relaxed and you don't feel all tranquil and calm. So keep your bedrooms well balanced, and especially incorporating the 5 elements, colors, textures, the way you arrange the furniture. Everything, even little things, can make a difference.
Even arranging your furniture in your living room or whatever they say, picture flowing water, like water flowing through your living room, and adjust your furniture accordingly. So that, for example, if there was water going through your house and your furniture would be blocking some, like how it would flow, so it had to flow like in a very straight manner, so it could just easily flow. So you have to adjust your furniture accordingly. Maybe to the side, or I don't really know like how you do it, but
we'll have an expert coming in later to explain to us exactly how you can do this, because we don't know very much about how you can arrange it per se.
Or we wouldn't even know if we are doing Feng Shui by mistake.
Yes. So we'll also have an expert coming in later to give you a more professional opinion about how you can arrange your homes and office spaces to have a balance of yin and yang in your life.
Okay.
And the last tip that we have for you today is that you should keep your kitchens bright, because honestly, I mean, we spend a lot of time in our houses, especially the moms. They spend a lot of time in the kitchen, and a happy home is when the mother is happy, isn't it?
Of course. I mean, it does make a lot of sense also to keep your kitchen bright, because, for example, I mean, this is a common sense speaking here. If you're a person working at night, like chopping up a couple of vegetables at night, and there's no light, what's going to happen? So obviously, have light in your kitchen. So we'll go into a quick break right now, and we'll be back with our Feng Shui specialist on Good Morning Sri Lanka.
Stay with us.